My name is Marcelo. Like Jorge said, I actually wrote it down in case I would get it because I'm not really a good public speaker. But we are really thrilled to share our experience. So, like Jorge said, we have over 25 million people watching every night. We've been around for 45 years, and that's quite a long time. Uh, and also, like everyone else in traditional media, of course, we want to be around for many more years to come. But how can we do that? That's the $1 million question, right? Everybody wants to engage new audiences, and we are trying to do that. The most important thing we can do to achieve that, try to innovate. So what happened? It was in the middle of 2006. I started reading a lot about 360 and VR in journalism, how it's used to improve journalism and it immersive, make interesting experiences. So I started researching about it, and I took a course, a 1 week course at Berkeley in California. It was storytelling for VR. It was really cool with two of the creators of New York Times Daily 360. And there I learned the basic, the cameras, how it works better, what are mm, characteristics of the footage. Then I came back to our newsroom and I started like poking my director. We have to do something with 360. We have to try. We have to fit. And inspired by the New York Times Daily 360 and also the CNN VR, that's also awesome. We created Punch 360. Now I'll play a really quick video for you. That's a teaser we did right before it went on air last year.
O medo. A alegria. Insegurança.
Não, eu tô com medo, não, tô com medo.
A aventura.
É surreal o que eu tô vendo, vocês não estão entendendo.
A surpresa.
A gente tá praticamente rodeado de elefantes.
Só experimenta totalmente quem está lá, vendo em todos os ângulos, sentindo por todos os ângulos, vivendo tudo no centro de tudo. Agora é lá que você vai estar. A tecnologia permite isso. E é fantástico o que você vai sentir. É inovação em todas as telas. E é você no centro de tudo.
But get the idea. So when I came back from my course in Berkeley, the idea was that we could create an amazing library of experiences in 360 for Brazilian audience, where they could go find different cities, different adventures, different countries. They could explore it using 360. But the thing is, the other important question is how to get budget approved for a 360 project on a traditional broadcast TV. Obviously, make it also a TV project. So we needed money, and we could only get budget to do what we want if we could make it also TV. And that, what you saw, is like a mix of images that we captured with the 360 cameras and the regular cameras. We went to a few countries to do that. And the next video I'll show you, it's short. It's just a small track for one of our episodes in South Africa.
O dia acabou de amanhecer e já tá tudo pronto para partir. É que depois das 10 da manhã, os bichos começam a se esconder do calor. Então aprende aí a primeira regra. Safari se faz no comecinho e no final do dia, quando tá mais fresco. Não demora muito e olha que sorte nossa, a gente tá praticamente rodeado de elefantes. E a gente percebe que eles estão se alimentando, olha, eles usam a tromba para levar.
So what we we did was you get one episode every week in our show, and there were a wide variety of episodes. And at the same time, you have this sign you're seeing there. It's not so bright, but in the right in the top of the screen, every time you have a 360 image on broadcast TV on the episode, it would flash a sign, and that sign meant you have that experience available on our website. So you go there, could both to go to our platform and actually try it with 360, and if you have the gadget, try it with VR. So what we've learned from it, and this is important, I don't know if you already work with 360 in VR, that's obvious, but you're trying to experiment with it, that can make you jump a few steps because we suffered with it. First, treat your camera like it was a friend, like it was yourself, because like if you have a dinner table, you should put the camera in one of the seatings, not in the middle of the middle of the table. Because if you put it in the middle of the table, people using VR will feel like they are the turkey. They are going to eat and not there. They are there with you. So try to treat the camera like it was your point of view, where you would want to be. Stitching is the hardest part. Probably you will suffer a lot if you're using 360 for the first time with stitching, but work it gets actually easy afterward. And it's super, super important to make it accessible. Like we said, we are a big show. We are for a lot of people in Brazil. And it's a really wide range of different audiences. So we have old people, we have young people, we have people from all over Brazil. And we cannot assume that they know what 360 is and they know what to do with it. So we tried to do it as much popular as we could. And one important lesson, one thing that helped a lot is we took it to the street. Another really quick video.
Encaixa aí, encaixa aí. Nossa! Meu Deus! Uhul!
Aê, cara, eu vou cair. Gente, é muito alto, é muito real isso aqui. Meu Deus.
Ai, o elefante!
The idea. So we did this and we showed it in our show, in our regular broadcast TV show, and it made people feel by watching other people like them, experiencing it. It made people feel it could be fun, it could be interesting. What's that? What they are doing? I will go there and check it out. So we took it a really slow approach on the 360. We explained to people how it works, what they can do with it, what the cool parts of it, and like that, using the images on broadcast, we could achieve our goal that was to build a library. We have right now over 50 full 360 experiences. We have ice caves in Canada. That's this one. We have bungee jumping in Las Vegas. We have safari in South Africa. We have theme parks in Dubai. And a few numbers that I think can add. We had over 17 episodes last year. It was season 1, spread all over last year. We traveled to 7 countries. We had over 1 million views in our library. That may not sound like a lot, but for us, really good to bring people to our digital platforms, and that's a good number for us. And the most important thing for renewing for season 2, we had really great audience rate. That means in the 17 episodes, we are a 2.5-hour show. In the 17 episodes, most of them were peak audience of that Sunday. So it was really also great numbers for TV. And because of that, season 2 is coming. We have new improved cameras. The first season we shot everything with the small Samsung, the small Nikon, really cheap cameras. Now we got budget approved for professional cameras. We got better at teaching that make the experience better for users. We will have an all new platform because that platform we developed, also the VR player we developed ourselves, and now it's all gotten better. And we went to Maldives, Australia, and California. So that's it. The thing we learned from our experience is that 360 can be popular, you can make it popular to all kinds of people and all kinds of audience. It can, of course, make people travel, teach about other cultures, and be a great tool for journalism. We are fully aware that what we did, it's not hard news, it's not really hard journalism. We wanted at the first moment to have a more easygoing, light experience to try to figure out how it was going to work. So it was pretty much entertainment. It's pretty much travel. But the next step for us, for Fantastico, is to try to use it in our daily news coverage now that we've learned how to do it in a more fast-paced way. And also it can engage your audience. And for us, it serves to engage both our traditional loyal audience and new audiences that weren't used coming to us for content. So that's it. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure. Again, thank you so much for Chicas. I love being here and I love Chicas. It's the most amazing initiative. It was a pleasure. Thank you.